the workforce. In fact, your employability takes a hit when the longer your career gap is. So I am this morning going to talk to my audience um, about your specific situation, and how you can reframe your career gap, your story, in such a way that not only does it not count against you, but in fact your gap and the skills and experience you have accumulated during this gap, they become an asset to you. So that is my vision for today. Everyone on board? Can someone volunteer for me? Because again, if I know hi Sanjana, good morning. So everyone who has in fact been part of these sessions, I'm very hands-on, and I like to talk to my audience and get into the nitty-gritty of your problems, your specific issues, and address them, so that at the end of the session, at the end of the course, you take away something valuable, something actionable, and something that immediately improves some aspect of your life. So I would like, Manisha, would you like to talk about your story, and we can start from there? Or anyone who would like to volunteer. I
Yeah,
remember
I would
Namrata had a, yes, go on. Huh?
volunteer, but can I start my camera? Can you allow me so we
Yes,
can talk?
that is in
Like,
my moderator's hands. May I request the moderator to help us out? You said your name is Vanshika, if I'm not wrong. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name exactly.
Vanishri.
Vanishri. It's a beautiful name, Vanishri. It means
Thank
beautiful
you.
voice, no?
Yeah?
Does it mean beautiful voice, Vanishri?
No, no.
What does
It's
it
mean
mean?
Saraswati, God name.
Beautiful name. Beautiful name.
Thank
Can
you.
you please help Namrata out? And
Yes.
if she would like her, yeah, let's talk. Hi,
Can you
Prerna.
check
How are you?
Namrita?
no, it's still showing you are not allowed to turn on the camera.
Hmm. Okay. Is that a blocker? Can we talk just like this? We'll try once more, but
But
let's talk.
normally people generally prefer that
I
you
also
on the camera.
prefer that. Yeah.
Can you
I was,
see now? Can you check?
no, sorry.
Namrata.
No, no, I can't see the option.
But I have given the access. Could you please check? I have given the access.
Should I like to
Once again. Once a minute.
should I try to refresh the tab?
You can try. I think that would be a good option, right? So we'll wait for that. In the meantime, we have some more people. We'll talk about, I'll give an intro to what we're doing. Yeah. Okay. So, hi, good morning. We have new people in the session. So again, while we're waiting for Namrata, today's session, it's going to be very casual. It's a Saturday morning. As you can see, I don't have my face on. But right now, we're going to talk. Hi, Namrata. Yes, we are able to see you. So I'll continue with the intro so that everyone knows what's going on. So again, this is a hands-on session today. We have an employability problem when we get a career gap. The bigger it grows, the greater the hit our employability takes. So today we're going to do a very hands-on session with your stories and transform what is usually seen as a minus point into an asset. So let's talk about your stories. Namrata is volunteering first. Go on, please.
Yeah. So I did my post graduation in 2022 and did
Hmm.
a internship for General Mills for 6 months in a full stack like front. Mostly it was in a front end uh, development. It was APIs and some part of the front end work. But
Hmm.
due to some of my family issues, like my mother's health got unwell, and then I was a single child, and our family consists of three people. So I decided to stay at home and take care of the family.
Hmm.
So the gap became like for first 1 year, I was taking
Hmm.
care of her and the family, like taking care of everything in the household,
Hmm.
uh, running it. And then the gap became bigger and bigger. Like when I
Hmm.
tried to come back, the confidence was down. I couldn't
Hmm. Hmm.
upscale it faster. And emotionally also, there was so much things cluttered around, so I couldn't get back. So I'm now
Hmm.
again trying to get back.
Hmm.
So
I
it's a three
understand.
years now, I can
3 years
say.
gap, right? And your experience, you've done your postdoc, you have front-end API experience, right? Is that correct?
Yeah, I did
Hmm.
my internship on that.
Hmm. So you've done an after the internship, do you have like a permanent position?
No, I didn't like applied for a permanent position after that
Hmm.
because of the family issues and
I
like
see.
everything going around.
Hmm. 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 So what I'm hearing is, you did your education, you got an internship, it was going well, and then you had to discontinue. And now it has been 3 years. What do you do now? That's your question, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So, most of the time, and you have also experienced this, what you just said about the confidence hit, right? You are going to take a confidence hit. And at my first session, so this is the series I'm doing, right? The comeback protocol. It's a whole series. In our first session and second session, we saw that although the biggest or the most important factors which affect our employability after a gap is the gap in hard skills, the gap in soft skills. But the most difficult gap or the most difficult factor to overcome is the psychological barrier. Hard skills you can learn, soft skills you can learn, but the psychological barrier is something that is going to eat at you constantly unless and until we specifically address it. So now, we'll talk about the psychological factor in a little bit. You need to pick up skills, right? It's been 3 years. Do you feel like you are in a strong position skills wise?
I have started some certifications from Meta, uh, like for front end development. At the start of my like studies, when I was working in MCA and BSc IT for college website or some gaming websites,
Hmm.
I was not into front end. But
Hmm.
when I did front end, I liked it. So uh, that's why
Hmm.
I have currently joined some front end courses from Coursera,
Meta.
Meta.
Oh. Hmm. Hmm.
So I'm doing that currently, but it's a it's an ongoing process, and I
Hmm.
have started to take up like CS50's data structure, Harvard's in
Hmm.
EDX. I
Hmm.
have like 1 hour. I take up that every day.
Hmm. Now I have a question for you. First of all, I would like to introduce you to Sanjana here. She's also working in front end. She also has a similar gap. And I love introducing people because for me, it's like, study buddies. You have an accountability partner, right? You have someone with a similar story. So it'll be nice. Like, I would like for you to connect on Herky. Put your socials in the chat. Okay, so that's said, we can always do n number of certifications, and it seems like the right thing to do. But is it the correct one for the path that you want? And are you spending enough time in perfecting your, in your skills in that one certification? If you do 2, 3 courses at the same time, right? You may feel like your attention, your efforts are split. We are not in college at this moment, and it is very difficult to manage so many courses at once, plus all other responsibilities that you may have. Given that makes sense, right? Does that make sense to you? Because if
Yeah,
you Hmm.
what I am doing is like when I learn a data structure or something, what it does. So I will make a web app or application that can make like how Q works, how LIFO FIFO works, how. So I will make a web app or something related to that. So the two can be connected.
That's a very
Because I
intelligent thing
find
to
front
do.
end very harder to work on. So I use the data structures, the ciphers that I learn, all those problem statements and turn into web apps so I can visualize them. And at the same time, I'm working on my coding skills like prompt
Hmm.
engineering and all those problem that I can face while visualizing them.
Fantastic. That's fantastic. So what I'm hearing is you have a plan, and your plan is in motion. Coming back to the theme of our session today, career gap. So what? Do you think that given that you are already putting so much effort into upskilling, do you think this will affect your employability?
Uh,
Because
I
you have
hope
the
so.
skills, you are developing the skills now, right?
Yes.
One, you are developing the skills. Two, you are applying the skills. And three, how do I know you are applying the skills?
So currently, nobody can know, but I am working that web app I'm working on. So it will like I am trying to host it on Heroku or some kind of a site server. So the I can include that on my resume.
Correct. Not just, oh no, wait, I'm getting it's a very busy morning. Yes, so agreed. But and that's step one, and it's a very necessary step. However, what I'm saying is, if you host it, fine, you hosted it. There is a link. How do I reach it? How do I know ki on this URL I can see your site or your website? What I'm trying to hear from you is, Pritha, I'm going to post about it on LinkedIn. I'm going to post about it on GitHub. I'm going to post about it somewhere. Visibility is so important, especially as a restarter. A lot of times we feel irrelevant. We feel invisible, right? No one is answering calls, or they feel like we are outdated. Fine. What we do is we make ourselves visible. The more you show up on LinkedIn, more connections you make on Herky, the more connections and more posts you make, the more you talk and about yourself and your projects. Let's say so many people, what they do, and I think it's so clever, while they're coding, they film themselves, and then whatever they're working on, they do a very small walkthrough, a code walkthrough, right? This is what my project is. Simple. Put it on YouTube, put it on LinkedIn. Make sure your name appears on somebody's feed, right? The more times I read your name in my feed, the more it will, you will be relevant to me. And the more familiar and relevant you are to me, the more likely I will be to give you a job or to consider you for a job. So this career setback doesn't need to be a setback. The more visibility you have, the the better your chances of networking, and the more high quality your leads, right? So absolutely what you're doing, amazing. I love it. And I am very proud of you because you have a plan. Clearly, not only do you have a plan, you're executing that plan. You should be proud of yourself, right? Put yourself out there, be visible, network. And what networking and being visible will do is it will showcase, one, that you're doing something. Namrata is doing something. Two, Namrata cares enough about upskilling. And three, Namrata is bold enough and strong enough to put it out there publicly. Why are we saying bold and strong? Because it takes courage. It's difficult to make a post and go like, "Are what are people going to think about me?" This is such a small project. It is easy to get into that mindset, right? Don't make yourself visible, because when you present and talk about what you're doing, it also showcases your drive to improve yourself. And that is something which is irreplaceable. Every employer wants that, right? Make sense? Does that help you?
Yes.
Okay. Would
Yes.
someone else like to talk? You can think about your next question, Namrata, and we'll come back because it's been 17 minutes and I want everyone to feel
Yeah.
included. Yeah. Also, Prerna, I saw your message. That was so sweet. I feel so warm in my heart. Thank you for saying this. I have taken a screenshot of this. I hope, I'm glad that you're writing, and I'm hoping that you get value out of all the sessions. Would you like to speak about your story? I know Sanjana has a story, and I have promised Sanjana that I will think about her specific situation. Would you like to talk to everyone about it, or anyone else from the audience? Please, this is your space today.
You want me to go, Pratha?
I
Next.
always want you on camera, Sanjana. I want everyone. If I had any, like control over this, I would have everyone on camera. I love talking to people.
Okay.
You
Hi,
all look
everyone.
better than me this morning. I look like I just woke up. Good morning.
That's something that's making it better. Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Sanjana. I'm having around 3 years of gap and 9+ years of IT industry experience. During my 9 years, I still I have around 3 or 4 gaps, but after the gaps, I was able to find the job back. So this is my, I think, third or fourth time taking a break and coming back to the workforce, trying to come back. Right now, my target is web development front end. Hi, Namrata. I hope we'll get connected and let's plan something together. The thing is, with the breaks, my career path also usually get changed. So I had worked as manual tester, document management, and testing, development, and everything. I had kind of touched all the parts of industry once. So, but now my target is web development, and currently I am upskilling on the languages which is required for the development, along with the AI tools. The only issue right now I am facing, I think that might be the only thing, is that I am in tier 3 city, not in any metro city. So the opportunities is kind of less for me to explore. And as the world is changing, the work from home is also kind of going out of the reach now. Mostly, most the companies want hybrid.
Return
So
to.
that is the biggest thing. Like I'm not getting the chance to showcase my skills. That is the only thing. And I'm always open for any kind of collaboration, so that with the collaboration, at least we'll get some experience, something to show on our portfolio. And apart from that, internship and all that also required some kind of portfolio, some kind of experience to show. So that is what I'm kind of doing right now.
So that is again something I did think about. One of your limitations, I don't want to say limitations, but it is in a way a limitation, is that you are not exposed to the same privileges as somebody from let's say IT hub, right? Namrata, where are you from? Where are you based in?
I'm in Indore. Actually, the thing is, girls at the metro are getting the opportunities. With my level, with my situation, circumstances, they are getting at least some kind of opportunity. That's what I think I'm lacking behind, because the opportunity, at least to attend the interviews, to showcase the skills, I should get that kind of things also. That is what I'm thinking I'm not getting properly.
I will ask again, Namrata, which city are you from? Where are you based in?
I'm in suburban Mumbai.
All right. Okay. Sanjana, do you remember what I said last time when we spoke about this? A lot of times, the opportunities that we want, that we need, don't exist, right? We have to create them. What you said about collaboration, that's why I wanted you and Namrata to be, to connect, because now when I am posting myself, it's like, yeah, TK, this is what she's doing, blah, blah. But when someone else posts about you, or when you collaborate with somebody, then you immediately have access to Namrata's network, and Namrata immediately has access to your network. So now when you connect, it becomes a greater network. Then when you can just say something very simply like, hey, make a post. I'm thinking about so-and-so problem in so-and-so domain, and Namrata and I are working on something. Yeah, look here for updates or wait for updates. Post. Nobody will like it. That's not the point. The point is you have to create a history. Okay? In your LinkedIn or anywhere, the more comments, the more posts you have, that is your history, right? It shows that for a long time you have cared about this and that you have worked on this. A random post on a random day will not give you traction, but one post in a week, 2 posts in a week, maybe even 2 posts in a month, it will give you history. GitHub history, right? When people, when anyone is evaluating your GitHub, they will see how many green squares do you have. Having one green square is nothing. If you have many, many, many green squares, that shows that you are consistent, right? So that is something that is one of my points. Then, again, about creating opportunities, why don't you use Herky? You have 9 years of experience, Andra. 9 years of experience, choti baat nahi hai. You have 9 years of experience, right? And Namrata, you've done your BCA, your MCA, you are very educated. You know what the field is, right? You're very educated, both of you. Why not create your own sessions on Herky?
I had done I had started a series for this web development, undertaken 3 technical sessions on Herky. The other planned sessions I had to cancel because of some family thing, but now I am again replanning them. In coming week, I might be able to continue with my series.
So let's say you have a series. What are you going to do about it? Only the people on Herky are going to see, right? That's not enough. We post about it on LinkedIn. One more thing you will see. Vanishri, correct me if I'm wrong anywhere, but within 48 hours, the recording will be available of all of the sessions, right?
Yes.
Hana? Thank you. So take those recordings, get the good quality ones, take it, because it's on Herky's YouTube, right? It's present on YouTube. You can take that, repurpose it into your own content. And now you have a voice. Put it on LinkedIn. LinkedIn pay shorts also you will get, right? Those LinkedIn videos. You get it on YouTube as well. Whatever the scene is, put yourself out there. Because you need to differentiate yourself now, right? The market is very, very, very challenging. You have to differentiate yourself. So whatever you know, your hard skills, your soft skills, put it out there. We learned this on day 2 of my comeback series protocol, right? What did we learn? If they cannot see you, they can never give you a job. So you have to make yourself as visible, as aggressive as possible. We need to be very aggressive about this. Okay? What else? Now, tier 3 city, or like tier 2, if there is no great IT hub, for example, what do? You personally are open to relocation. I know that. But imagine you are not. Tab kya? Right? Then I would say there are still a lot of startups. There are a lot of global companies which are looking for remote workers. That is still a truth, right? It is true. Figure out if this is something you want to do, if this is something you are able to do. Okay? Other than that, try to look inside your network. Again, whenever we're coming in any of these sessions, absolutely make sure you are connecting to everyone. What that will do is your like sphere of influence increases, right? One moment, I have a question from Divya. Hi, Divya. When we get a call from consultancy, yes, should we tell them about your career break? Because they asked me for last working day. Then I have to forcefully tell them I have 3 years break. Very, very good question. I had the same problem. Oh my God. So they will ask, when is your last working day? I will say I'm immediately available. They will say, okay, fine. What was your last working day? And then let's say it's 2 years, or 3 years in the past. Then they will say, no, this is too much of a gap. What you have to say is, so what? Okay, you have to have the audacity. Okay, you have to, Divya, you have to have the audacity to say, yes, I have a gap. So what? I have the skills also. A lot of this is confidence. A lot of getting what you want. If you want to get your dreams, you have to have confidence and audacity. Because their job, please, Divya, I want to hear from you. Go on.
Yeah, hello.
Hi,
Yeah,
Divya.
hi,
Good morning.
So I just wanted to ask, because last 2 days I am facing this issue. They are not directly recruiters from company; they are consultants, and
Hmm.
when I tell them about that my last working day, and I have a 4 years career gap, so they tell that I will check with HR and get back to you tomorrow or maybe
And
in.
they don't. They will not
Uh,
call you back.
yeah. Yesterday, not yesterday, 2 days
Hmm.
back, I got a call from the consultant, and they told that
Did you call back?
they have a no.
Why?
I don't
Why
know,
didn't you
because
call back?
I call. I thought of calling, but
No,
I will call back
no,
on Monday.
no. This is the thing. The thoughts, right? We're always fine. We'll do it. It'll happen. They'll call. No,
No,
do it.
I just wanted
Hmm.
to know, should we directly tell them in the first
No,
conversation?
no. If they ask you, yes. Never lie, never hide. Okay, we must never lie. We must never hide. But from yourself, do you say, "Hi, yes, I have all the skills. Also, I have 4 year gap." No. Why are you saying that? No.
Yeah.
Tell them yes if they ask you. Otherwise, no need. If
And I
they
told them that I am immediate joining,
Ha,
immediate
very
joiner.
good. That's very smart. You did a very smart thing. Then, if they ask you about your last working day, you give them the date. Don't say
I
4 years.
already told her.
Fine, good. But don't say 4
Because
years.
no, because they are not directly dealing with the job role. They have to talk to the company's HR and all that. So
I
I know
understand.
I am not sure if she talked or not. Maybe
Okay, I'll tell you
they
one more thing.
did.
They are not talking to one guy. They are not only
Yeah.
speaking to one
And
client.
I thought I have a thinking all the companies in IT don't consider the career gap
Some do, some don't, but they should not. Legally, right?
Mm.
Legally, if they are equal opportunity employers, they should
Mm.
not. Okay, so it's always best to hope that they don't, but
So what should I tell her if I get a call?
you should not reveal from yourself. But if they ask you about your last working day, you give them the date. You don't tell them
Date,
4 years.
date,
Tell them the
I
date.
can give the year, yeah, year.
Just give them the
Yeah.
date, the month or whatever year. If they want, but you don't tell. Because if I say my last working day was 2022 versus I have 4 year gap, which sounds worse?
Yeah.
Right? It sounds bad if you say I have 4 years gap. But if I say my last working day was 21, okay, fine. Next, if they say no, okay, first of all, you have to catch them. If they call you and they say they'll call you later, no problem. Call me later. No problem. If they don't call you, wait 1, maybe 2 days, call them back. Okay? Then if they answer, and that's also a big if because you know how HR people are. Now, if they say no, client is not happy, you say fine.
What
Fine.
you said? Can you client
If
is?
if they say client does not want, like it's a very big gap, if they tell you that the client is not happy,
Mhm.
then you say, can you schedule an interview? I have all the skills. I am confident.
Yeah.
Can you please just give me an interview? Okay, one.
Yeah.
If they say no, client is adamant, client is very stubborn, we cannot get an interview. What you say is, thank you so much for trying for me. Okay, you have to ask them their name. This is something
Okay. If
maybe
like no, if I ask like, can you please schedule some interview? And if they say that like, no, it is not possible to hire with a big career gap. So
fine, fine. But say, if they say that, you say thank you. Okay,
mm,
you say thank you so much. I know you tried very hard to get me the interview. Thank
yeah.
you for trying for it. If there are any similar roles, please do consider me, because not
Okay.
every client is so rigid. Okay,
Not
you have to think rigid. They're not every client is very stubborn, some clients have
yeah,
some flexibility, right?
yeah.
So you so like I said, the good thing about consultants and recruiters, third party recruiters, right? The good thing is
Mhm.
they have ties with multiple
Companies, yeah.
companies. Yes.
Yeah.
So you tell them, thank you for calling me. Unfortunately, this did not work out for this particular role in this particular for this client. But thank you so much for fighting for me, for trying to get me an interview. If you see any excuse me, any similar roles, please consider me. Can
Mhm.
I save your number? Okay. Make them care about you.
Okay.
Talk to them. Okay. Talk to them. Make like
Okay.
you're talking to me, right? You're telling me your story.
Yeah, yeah.
Make these guys listen to you and make them talk to you. Try to stay on the phone as much as possible and try to talk to them as much as possible so that they remember you,
Mhm.
right? Otherwise, you're just some name on a sheet, right? It becomes easy to say, Are, this person has 4 years gap, forget about them. No. Make them think about you differently. Make them feel differently. Tell them that you appreciate them for calling you. Tell them thank you for considering me.
Mhm.
Be
Okay.
very nice, because that is all we have right now. You have to be very polite, very nice, and you have to ask for what you want. Because we are women, if we are aggressive, if we ask directly, people take it like, Are, she's so aggressive. No.
We should not tell from our own side if they don't ever ask. Like,
Yeah, exactly. Why I need this, I need a job, I will ask. No. So this mentality is very bakwas. So be polite, but ask for what you want. Say, fine, it did not work with these guys, no problem, I know you have more clients. If you see a similar role, please call me. Can I save your number? Can I call you tomorrow? Okay, do that.
okay.
Make
And
sense?
if yeah, and if a recruiter like directly calls from some company, then
Fantastic.
also same thing.
Same thing. Same thing. They're recruiters to you. It
But
doesn't matter.
consultant is not a recruiter, na? Like because
So what's the difference? They will ask you for your last working day.
they are
These guys
like
will ask
consultant.
also ask you.
Consultant directly coordinates with the recruiter of
Huh.
some companies. Na?
Huh. So let's say some recruiter directly calls you. You think that the recruiter only has one job profile on his whole plate? No, right?
No, no, multiple.
Exactly. Same. So ultimately, for you, there is no difference,
Mhm.
right? So you can
I
say,
want
fine,
to
for
get a
this,
job that is coming.
yeah, exactly. So simple, right? What you want is simple. What they want is simple. You just have to convince them that you are the person for the job. Simple,
Mhm.
right?
I have all the like I can say that I have all the necessary
Qualifications.
skills and experience required for that role.
Yes, yes. Tell them
Yeah.
I have all the skills. I looked at your list. I have every skill. Please give me an interview. Why are you rejecting me? If they say this it's the career, the gap, tell them I saw on your website you are an equal opportunity employer. Why don't I get an interview? I have all the skills. I feel I'm confident. please schedule an interview. You have to keep
Yeah.
talking about yourself. You have to keep showing your confidence, because when you show me your confidence, I start to believe, yeah, if you're insisting so much, there must be something different about Divya, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So you have to stand out. You have to be different in one way or another. You must be different. Okay. Anyone else? Oh, we were still talking about Sanjana, right? About other opportunities that we can create. We talked about remote opportunities. We talked about creating your own opportunities. We talked about visibility. What else? We talked about collaboration. We also talked about relocation. What else? The thing that I was getting to. So, um, the thing about networking is, let's say I am from Pune. Okay, let's say I'm from Pune and you are based out of Indore. You talk to me. I say, "ठीक है, I will give you." So you have to ask if there are relocation benefits. Okay, so this is going to happen mostly through networking, because recruiters don't have the time and they don't have that much knowledge also about the job profile. So when I used to interview people, right, I know that the job has relocation benefits, but I will not tell them until they ask. Okay? So when I used to recruit people, I know I have the information, but I will not tell the other guy unless they ask. So this is on you now. You have to ask. Same thing I was telling Divya. Be shameless. Ask. Talk to someone who is based out of Indore, right? Talk to them personally. We need to, we have I'm going to link that also. 1 second. We have sessions coming up for, what is it? How to talk to people, how to network in such a way that people feel connected to you. If people feel connected to you, only then they're going to, want to give you a referral. Otherwise, it's very difficult in this job market. I'll just, this is the one. This is Sunday ka. Tomorrow's morning session. This is the one I'm talking about. Shameless, fearless, and flawless. Self-promotion. How to network and how to promote yourself without, that, this is thoda sa weird, like without feeling that, sense of barrier. So we are going to look for on LinkedIn. I will, in fact, show you. Why not? Let me check if there's something right now. Let's see. Relocation benefits. Okay. Yeah. So we're going to very quickly. Where's my screen share option? Yeah. So very, very quickly, if you look for relocation benefits, or even what is it? Stack Overflow relocation. Where is this? Yeah, okay. So relocation benefits, you're looking for a front end. That's one word, front end. Relocation. Right? There are, just look. You see this? Requirements, so and so. This is 2 weeks. So and so, blah, blah, blah. Relocation bonus. You see this? Right? So find out, are we all on the same page? You're seeing what I'm seeing, right? So we will search for, let's say you're doing front end, and then search for relocation benefit. Find the people, experience 2 to 4 years. Fine, no problem. Now I know that she works with tech recruitment, right? And that her company, whatever the company is, they are giving a relocation bonus, right? So connect to her. Okay, so things like that. This is hybrid SF. Okay, that's San Francisco, I'm guessing. Is there a remote scenario? No. Where is this? Okay, this is Texas. Okay, But yeah, you can figure all of that out. Get started. So you have to do your research, and it will take, it's like every day you have to spend a few hours on it. Right now, looking for a job is your job, right? So spend 8 hours on it every day. Spend at least, like 4 to 6 hours on looking for a job. Okay, you have to be very strategic, and you have to fully commit to it, because that's your baby. Hi. So sweet. So um
Learning how to get the job in the market.
you're matching, you're wearing the same color also. That's so sweet. Okay, so as I was saying, so this getting the job, looking for the job right now is in fact your full-time job today. So spend the same amount of time you will spend at the job on looking for the job. Go through all the jobs with relocation benefits. Go through all the jobs with remote work. So I am not a specialist in this, but there are many sessions on Herky itself where they teach you how to get very targeted remote jobs. So you can look into that as well. Jannat, hi. Go on. Welcome. Good morning. You may speak. Did you have a question, Jannat? Vanishri, can we help Jannat a little bit? I don't know what the problem is. Do you know your hand is raised? Is everything okay?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
I didn't raise the hand.
Jannat
Jannat
did.
did,
I
yeah.
think she's not able to speak or like express herself. Let's see. Pritha, my name is Pritha. Okay. So, then is there anything else that we have in the question queue? Nothing right now. Okay. No, Divya, it's fine. I should have introduced myself. I was actually thinking, because I'm doing so many sessions, my sessions are going on from 20th of August to 30th of August. They're happening in the morning we do theory, and in the evenings we do more of a hands-on worksheet related session where everyone, at the end of the hands-on session, everyone takes away something that they can immediately do, something actionable, something bite-sized. So my name is Typical. Is it? No, I am Bangali. I'm from West Bengal. Excuse me. I'm actually not feeling very well today. Okay. So we have more new people. Hi. Good morning, everyone. Anita, can you tell us a little bit about yourself? Anita or Vaidehi or Jannat even, anyone. So what we're doing today is, the session is called Career Gap. So what? So we're figuring out what to do about a career gap, what to do, how to reframe it, how to accumulate skills even during our career gap, how to stand out in this job market, given that we have career gaps. So I would like my audience to please talk about your stories, and then we'll talk about strategies for you specifically. So we spoke to Divya, we spoke to Namrata, we spoke to Sanjana. Does anyone else want to talk about your stories?
Hi, Peter. Yeah, I'm Vaidehi.
Hi, Vaidehi.
And yeah, I have 6 years of experience previously. So I took 2 years of career break. Because I wanted to take it, and that's a big step. And then now I'm looking to get back to work. But yet, because earlier I was in a non-IT role, and it's like a non-IT role, okay. So and now we know non-IT roles are, very fastly getting replaced, or the teams are getting shredded. So with that in my mind, I wanted to upskill, and I was working on few skills, but I feel that skills are, I'm not passionate, or not kind of understanding, but still, yeah. So I was trying to work more on with data, like ETL tools and all those things. So that's my path. So I'm just still trying to reframe my skill set again. Because particular jobs are not, competition is more, and I'm not into that. So I thought of, okay, let me do other things that might interest me. So that's where I am.
Solid. What
Yeah.
interests you? Data?
Yeah, data. And
Okay. What else
so,
interests you?
so more than this business analysis, I think I was interested in, giving the insights from data and also understanding the data, how the data is stored, in the organizations, like, these frameworks and all. So I was trying to learn about this ETL, ELT, and these architectures of data warehouse, data marts, lyrics, and there are many things. So yeah, these days I'm focusing more on that. Earlier, last 6 months, I was focusing on Power BI and these
Hmm.
things, but
But you got bored.
yeah, I don't know, but that's fine,
No,
right?
it's fine. It's fine.
Because I need to work on that. So I need to be like, passionate or at least enlightened when I see that some reports. So yeah, I just want to change to whatever that interests me.
I hope you know how much I admire you for this. Okay? Because a lot of us, we just complain, I hate my job, I hate doing this, I hate doing that. Yeah, TK, but it's first of all paying your salary. The job is paying your rent, the job is feeding you. You may hate it, but it's something you do. However, I respect people a lot more if they're like, it's fine. I will take the risk. I will follow my passion. It's a huge risk. Where is rent coming from? How am I getting food? How am I taking care of my family? What about if I do my passion next 1 year, 2 years, 3 years? What about my retirement? I don't have, my EPF account. Money is not getting, going into my EPF account. What are my retirement values? My retirement plans? So it's a huge risk. And I know this because I have taken it as well. Okay. So I took the risk 2 years ago, and I understand it's scary. But I want you to know that at least I admire you and I'm proud of you for following your passion. Sometimes Power BI, for example, it is just a damn dashboard where they hate. It's just a dashboard. Don't be afraid of it. It just showcases your insights. You are the human in charge. Insights are yours. Power BI just shows you. It's a visual representation. You can use Tableau. You can even use pen and paper, right? The tool doesn't matter. Your skills, this is something I am passionate about. Your skills should be tool agnostic, right? Your skills should be here. Today, I know Java, but nobody cares about Java anymore. I should learn Go. I should learn Python, right? All of this. I don't know Python. I mean, a little bit, but I don't know Go. However, just because I don't know Go, do you think I'm going to just not apply to Go jobs? No, I will say, listen, Go is an object-oriented programming language. I have 9 years of experience in Java.
Hmm.
I have the foundations. I can absolutely do this. I'll learn. How long will it take to learn Go? Especially now that we have Copilot, right?
Yeah.
We have so many AI tools. So I already know the basics. I already know how to validate and course correct my AI if something goes wrong. So I don't need to know every single skill as long as my foundations are strong. Same thing for you. You love data, and I love that you love data. Follow it. Absolutely follow it. And my question to you now is, fine, you were 6 years in non-IT. You don't feel passionate about some aspects of it. You love data. You are taking a course on data. You are upskilling yourself in data and data analysis in the insights. What is your problem? Where are you stuck?
So, I mean, I'm still the process of, recently I understood that, Power BI, I tried to pushing myself, but no, I mean, yeah, because it's still in my skill set. I can't say I didn't learn it, right? I have done few projects, but so I know how to use it. But I also want to try more about this SQL and whatever tools I have to, right? So,
Your ECL tools.
kind of stuck in like, in practicing and, in taking that step because I was like, exploring too much, but there is no much result. That's I thought like, and the world is changing. So I was like, okay, let it be. At least I'm doing something instead of breaking my own head.
No, 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 no.
Yeah.
That is something people say, people think. If you say, Are, I'm doing something, you say it why? To make yourself feel better. But it's bakwas, right? It's bakwas because you can learn anything as much. It doesn't matter unless it gives you results. My father used to say, he still says, Pritha, Work done, the equation for work done is equal to force into displacement. You can put all the force in the world, but agar displacement nahi hota, if you don't move, work done is 0, right? My dad is very scary. I love my dad. He's very scary. So I talk with my dad during the sessions a lot. So my point is, there are so many courses. We have Namrata. She's doing something edX Pay. She's doing something kahan pe? Meta Se. She's doing something Coursera Se. There's so many places. And even on Herky, there's so many sessions. At the same time, there'll be some 20 sessions. Which one do you pick? You will get decision fatigue. When there are so many options, we feel like, okay, which is the correct one? Which one do I do? You have to cut down all the noise. So this is what we learned on day 1 of our session, right? I'm doing sessions from 20th August to 30th August. First session, we learned the 4 C's: cut, clarity, color, and carrot. So cut means there are so many options, so many paths. You need to decide, no, cut it all down. All the irrelevant and unnecessary, any activity, any course that does not give you business value, get rid of it. Why are you learning SQL? Who cares? Why are you learning Power BI? Who cares? Who benefits? Why are you learning ETL? Who benefits? Do you benefit? How do you benefit? So then we talk about clarity. Have your vision for your future needs to be extremely, extremely clear. Okay, what I will do for you is, one second. I will give you a link to my worksheets. I think that should help everyone here. Where did it go? So, excuse me. Copy link. Yeah. So I have, like I said, right, I do these hands-on sessions. And in these hands-on sessions, we have these worksheets that I designed for everyone. When you go through the worksheets, when you fill out the worksheets one by one, you will gain clarity and you will gain confidence, right? Instead of doing just the things that you like. Because that's what I did for a long time. I just painted and I sculpted and I was happy. But then I ran out of money, right? Absolutely do what makes you happy. But your career is also a very important aspect of your life. Figure it out. Don't just study something or learn something because it's important. Also, don't avoid studying something because it's not interesting to you. Okay. Next, I will tell you another thing that we spoke about at yesterday's session, the 80-20 rule. Okay. In any field, 80% of the success comes from 20% of the skills. I will repeat that. 80% of the success in any field, any role, any domain comes from 20% of the skills only. Let me give you my personal example. I am in IT. I am a software engineer. I have extensive experience in AWS, that's cloud, right? So I have a lot of experience in, the cloud offerings, cloud services, in the cloud cost optimization, so many things. I have worked with SNS, SQS, your Kinesis. I've worked with Bedrock. I've worked with a lot of things that AWS offers. And all of this I will put on my CV, on my resume. In my skills section, there are 2 rows only for AWS products, right? But most of the time, what do I use? I use S3 and I use Lambda. Most people will use S3, Lambda, and an SQS. So out of all of these lines of my expertise, only 2 to 3 of these components I actually use. So most of my success comes from just 2 or 3 things.
Got it. Yeah.
Right? Makes sense, right?
Yes.
So figure out, I'm going to ask you, can you make so I have, everyone has public access to all of these worksheets. Every day I'm building it, right? So right now there should be 4, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. So 4, so there are 2 examples. For each worksheet, there is an example filled out, right? So that you are not confused at any moment. So every day that we have a session, I will create a new worksheet. So by the end of 10 days, we will have 10 worksheets. And they are all designed for a very specific aspect of the job hunt process, right? We are going to go through every step of it, from first of all getting the confidence in yourself, then upskilling, because the hard skills and soft skills gap, this is real, this is tangible, and we have to fix it. But at the same time, there is a confidence and a psychological barrier which you have to work on separately, continuously. Even after you get a job, you will feel like, oh, I'm not good enough. It's called imposter syndrome.
Yeah.
And we have to work through it. So the psychological barrier is a constant thing we have to learn. Hard skill, soft skill, you can learn right now. And my series is designed so at every aspect, at every stage and every aspect of the job hunt process, I can support you. And as you were seeing today, right, I'm getting input from you, and we are making a strategy specifically for you on the spot. This is something I do in the evening sessions mostly. Today is Saturday and I'm tired, so I don't have any slides this morning.
No.
Usually in the mornings, we have a theory, and the evenings, we have a very hands-on session.
Actually,
And
yesterday I have attended your session, morning session,
Did you?
with Hattori, and where you discussed 80 to 20%, and then about role, yeah. But
Yes.
I got something emergency and I need to go, so that's the reason. Yeah, and today I was just about to open Herky on my mobile and also on laptop and trying to. I had taken a screenshot of your name, like your session, right? And I was about to find your profile in Herky and search for sessions. I'm saying it to be true. And just I opened Herky and I saw that, the session is going on, and I joined right away. I know half an hour I lost it, but still,
That's so
yeah,
sweet.
that's why this happened. Yeah, but because, yesterday I have attended, I think for around half an hour, but there's a value. That's why I wanted to, go to your profile, and even though it's I heard you told like from 20th to 30th, it's like
30th.
some 10 sessions, and I just want to go through the series. So I was
Yeah.
like, even I made a note in my list, like, need enough. True. Yeah. And yes, yeah, thanks for sessions too.
Thank you for attending. It makes me happy. It makes me very happy that you're here and that I get people who are coming back. So I know a lot of people's names, but I can, even from their voices, I can recognize them at this point. And I'm very happy that you are seeing real value. And Vanishri, did you hear what Vaidehi said? Vanishri is not talking to me right now. She's my moderator. So I don't know if you guys know, but I am a Her Rising nominee, right? So what that means is there's a contest, there's a competition where we all create sessions, and depending on which creator gives the most value, the most impact, they will win. Right, so I am part of the competition. I will really appreciate it if you make a post about the sessions, either on LinkedIn or Herky, or just make a post note over here, and I'll take a screenshot, because the better the feedback I get from you guys, right, the more chances that I will win, and I really want to win. So thank you. I'm very happy that you guys are here. Oh, we're out of time. I wanted to talk some more. Okay, today, again, we have a session. This is for your 60-minute pitch. So I have homework for you. Think about your story, okay? When we talked about this, right? Reach out to people on LinkedIn. We reach out to people on LinkedIn, but we have to be very intelligent and strategic about it. So we have to create a pitch. So whoever will attend, we'll create a small pitch for them that they can reuse to connect with people on LinkedIn. Okay, I hope you are there. Okay, and I'm gonna go now. I haven't had breakfast. Breakfast is sitting on the table, and I'm just like, no, these women are important to me. First these guys, and then the food. So I'm really hungry. Thank you all for coming, and I hope to see you this evening. All right, thank you so much. And again, I would really, really appreciate it if you tell the Herky community that you're enjoying my sessions. I really want to win this competition. And I will keep creating these. So this is happening till 30th August. I will have, from mid-September, I will have a more tech-specific, just AI-specific series. Okay, that will help all of you, especially you, Vaidehi, because you're working on data. We'll work on this together. Okay, thank you all. Have a great Saturday. Have a great weekend. Bye. Take care.
Yeah, thank you, Prita, for the session.
Bye.
Thank you.